Even with some operations still running, the strike could still impact inventory for customers. News 8's David Bowman is outside the John Deere Parts Distribution Center in Milan, as farmers out in the field are already dealing with supply chain issues.
Denise, that's right. Here at the Parts Distribution Center, you can see the strikers behind us. They're usually the ones that are packing and shipping supplies. You can see the semi-trailers behind me as well. Those semi-trailers then make their way to John Deere distribution centers and to their customers. Well, I spoke with one local farmer here today who tells me that after 19 months of disruptions of the supply chain due to the pandemic, disruptions to the supply chain due to a strike are not what they're hoping for.
Robb Ewaldt is a Davenport farmer and says this year's harvest is bringing big yields.
Harvest started off early on their corn. We started harvesting corn about the last week in September.
With more than 1,000 acres left to harvest, it could be bad timing to now have a strike at Deere & Company.
We are concerned with coming out of COVID and parts availability is kind of an issue. More so than what we've ever had to deal with in the past.
Ewaldt says this is the year farmers have been hoping for, padding their pockets with a little extra cash, usually used to upgrade equipment, like new tractors and combines.
Now you put a strike on top of it and shutting down production or slowing it down more, it can be a concern.
Now, Rob also tells me that because of the pandemic, some of his friends have already been purchasing supplies ahead of time because it's been so hard to get supplies in. Now, I did reach out to 3 regional John Deere dealerships today. 2 of them told me that Deere & Company told them they couldn't speak to the media. When I reached out to the company to comment on that, they declined. In Milan, David Bowman, WQAD News 8.